Texas. Two behemoth conferences, bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Back to the iPhone. Back to the iPhone.
Reed makes the grab. It's Riley. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Now on first down from the 28. Takes a handoff. It's Owens. He's stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They go right back to him. And tackled there by the defense.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Reed buys a little time. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
All right, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. What happened last time you needed a week?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. The run inside. It's Hill. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Moore. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Bro, what? Okay, there we go. Okay,
I think it's going to be a first down.
I like this.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
This nigga hard down tackled me, and this nigga Vince say that's bullshit. Can't make this shit up.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Throwing more. Right
in
down
a fair
the middle.
route. Oh, man, I love this game.
Oh,
man.
Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
Man, they made this shit real. They made this shit real. This nigga, I ain't touching this nigga. This nigga hard down, jostling with me.
Take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Davison. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. He's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the football, and this defense still gets a tackle for a loss.
Finds his man. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Now here's more. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Oh, man, this shit might have killed DC. He can't tackle niggas with the line.
Third down, Dante Moore.
Another
incompletion on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third
tell me
down.
I hate
Doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback.
Come on, game.
Third down.
Don't do
really
this.
Nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
You know what, bro? Let's just punt, yo. Let's just punt.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Let's figure this shit out now. Let's figure this shit out now.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Here's Reed to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me and running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
Using his legs, it's Owens.
So I'm trying to figure out, you know how you can just get on it and make, so I know how to do that, but I can't make the corners go to like man coverage and shit. That's what I'm trying to figure out, like how to make each, like not get on the corner, just make that particular corner do man coverage
with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Right back to the left. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And the defense is kind of smiling about that one, right? The receiver got a chance, got open, had a chance to make a play, but man, you don't see it very often, but just lose concentration, and that is a big third down stop for this defense on that drop pass.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Win. Magic. Ninja.
Fourth down, Reed.
He fucked me up.
He's got it. First down and more.
Ooh, he fucked me up.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That boy fucked me up just, yeah.
And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing Reed. Finds his big tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
Ready.
the run. It's Owens. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They are on the move. As they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 28.
What?
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. They finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Reed. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires to the middle. Makes a grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
And they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28.
You have to adjust my defense now. That's how I be playing. There's certain niggas being wrong, and I already took a nigga with a man.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Here's Moore to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
I literally said, oh, he fucked.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
How many times this one keep happening to me, dog? Y'all gonna make that shit happen to me all game, bro?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might be calling a hot route. Moore. Going for it all. Touchdown, Oregon. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Reed throws for the tight end.
Let's go. Oh, come on, man.
What a play by this defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
What are we doing? Okay, man.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
Meanwhile, you out there tackling.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Get this shit figured out, y'all. Let's do what we do.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Overnight,
yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on.
He's looking deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
And this full vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but you got athletes like this in a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows. Good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Yeah.
And now on second down for this offense. Dante Moore makes the catch. There he goes. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. That is exactly why they called the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open, dump it to him, let him do the rest, let him get the first down.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
Line getting set on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right.
He told me.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Trying to run, it's Hill. Got some room, headed to the goal
Oh,
line.
smoking mirrors, Adam. We lost back there.
Ducks. And with that one, they jump on top
the
here in the
movement.
second half. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
You saw the way they got the QB sneak set up on this bitch?
He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Man, you niggas love that. Love QB sneaking.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Tight end now in motion. Here's Reed to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the ground, it's Owens. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
I was on that shit.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn, the movement fucked me up. The damn, the new game.
Down.
Damn.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches.
Man, you know the movement a little off, man. I timed that shit perfectly. I know you was like, fuck when you threw that bitch.
When you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that
one. You better punt and play safe. Right? Playing all that
time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
All right.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the 1st, getting some momentum, and keeping this drive alive.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Throwing Reed.
Oh, that ain't a pick.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
Game, I know you're fucking me.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Owens. Strong, firm tackle.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
In the gun, third down, Reed. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Pressure on this defense.
It's hard enough to get this guy on the ground once. That's his second sack of the day. Nice job getting in the backfield, not getting deceived by this guy's speed, because we've seen this QB, man. He can make people miss. Nice job getting him on the ground for the second time today.
Trying to get the ball out. Look at the strip. Look at it. Trying to get the ball out.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt.
You got Martin Grammatical over there, bitch. What the fuck? This can't be the same nigga from last year.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They've been outstanding the last couple of possessions, both times winding up in the end zone, and they've grabbed the lead. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This nigga is about to get off
the defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Oh, they desperately do. They desperately need it.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Throwing more. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fans going absolutely nuts, huh, cuz?
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
That's fucking crazy.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Davison. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down.
It's almost over. I promise you. Don't worry. You can't get him out of this one.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
I think if your offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. Kept it on the ground with that RPO, and it'll be enough to pick up the first down and pick up the victory.
See, did it show that my running back got wear and tear on that
for
push?
the offense right here,
like
guys.
in the top right.
We need one play.
It don't.
We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to
come
no? through for us and ice this game. They do a great job allowing that back to pick up the first.
And it's just physicality up front. The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
The Ducks enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. Here's Moore to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks!
That is exactly what you want your offense to do.
You want to take your
clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail meat coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
So the minutes we want to come to play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bussey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
You know, when you was mugging me?
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Reed. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. So now it's 2nd and long. Reed. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, wow.
And he's got it. A late touchdown.
My man had his hand in there and everything.
Albeit very slight.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
So maybe just to make the final score look a little better, they'll go for 2 here.
That bad.
Lipstick on a pig, anybody? Again, it's Reed. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Lining up for the onside kick, just a few seconds to play, and they will need a miracle. The Hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their Hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been